this is going to be a tarot and or oracle card reading for all signs. So if this message showed up on your feed in front of your face, Spirit probably put it there for a reason. So it is important that you watch the entire reading so you don't miss any good, important information that Spirit's trying to get to you. So it's probably a sign for you that this showed up on your feed, but it is a general collective reading after all. So you still need to use your intuition to know if the reading's for you or what parts are for you. It could be just certain parts. If you do need help with that, I do personal readings. You can get it on my website. The link will be down in the description box below, but it is www.bossasswitch1111.com. Before I get started, I'm going to take just one little quick second to pop my disclaimer up on the screen. So if you have not ever heard it or read it, pause the video, take a minute to read through it. It explains how I feel the law of attraction works in conjunction with these readings, because I am a firm believer of the law of attraction. As I make this video, it's almost Halloween, so I definitely want to use my Halloween decks before it's too late. So we're going to start off with the Halloween Oracle, and I might throw in the Horror Tarot, but just because I'm using scary decks, don't get scared. Usually we get a really good reading. Or what I'm trying to say is that just because we're using Halloween themed decks, it's not going to be a nasty reading or something you should be frightened of. Usually it's still something good coming in, but let's find out. It's just the images are fun and Halloween-y themed. Okay, you can't see, but I have a t-shirt on right now with a ghost, a little cute little ghost. So I'm definitely feeling in the Halloween mood. I hope things are going good for you. Let's find out what you need to know. At this point, I don't know what topic this is going to be. Is this love? Is this money? I don't know, but let's find out. What is the first message that you want to give the person watching? We have Skull of Stars, infinite possibilities. Wow. That sounds like that's going to be a really great card for you. Skulls usually represent transformation. Look at this. We have trick or treat on the bottom. So I wonder if you're going to be going trick or treating. We have scrying, intuition. I just feel like Spirit's going to be giving you some goodies soon if you trust your intuition. But let's read what this particular card has to say to get a little bit more. Okay, with School of Stars. I feel like this might be about your destiny, but let's find out. Why think so small when galaxies spin the wheel? Oh, I'm sorry. There must be something about the wheel, because I didn't say that on accident. So there might be something about the wheel. Again, School of Stars, infinite possibilities. Why think so small when galaxies spin within? Realize that you are made of the stuff of stars and infinite possibilities begin. So this is about your infinite possibilities that you can create here. I feel like following your intuition is going to be important. Again, the skulls usually are like the death card. Endings bring new beginnings. I see a moon here, so something about needing to meditate. We did have, scrying, trusting your intuition. So maybe you're going to get a great idea. This skull brings us back to the fact that we are all made of the stuff of stars, yet many of us think so small. So maybe you're thinking a little too small lately and you need to think bigger. We are each born with a blank canvas to paint upon, and we are indeed an open sky of possibilities. It is easy to feel small in a world that's so busy, so impersonal, and seemingly so self-absorbed. So have you been feeling small or playing it small lately? Let me know in the comment section if this resonates with you at any time. We can at times feel lost and unclear about our direction and lose sight of our place in the cosmos. So maybe you're questioning your path. The Skull of Stars reminds us that we are only limited by our own imagination and boundaries. If we can dream it, it is possible. So Maybe this is about your path, about you manifesting something, creating your dreams, going after your dreams, but maybe they're saying you're thinking a little too small. This card indicates that you need to think bigger and more broadly about your future and what you would like to achieve. Perhaps there are false beliefs, often old, that no longer serve you as you grow and change. Sometimes these beliefs may not even be yours. They may have been imparted to you by your parents. So programming is what we're talking about here, or the wider community, yet feel rather incongruent to you. You need to endeavor with all of your heart and soul to live the life that you want and honor your own wishes and truth. So you are being encouraged to be authentic, to follow your dreams, and don't think small. Don't think that you can't achieve great things. Now we're going to use this horror tarot to build onto that message. And because it's the skull of stars, I don't know, maybe you're meant to be a star since it's telling you to dream big. And what is your talent? Let me know in the comment section if you have found your talent yet. And if so, what is it? Let me know. I want to know who I'm talking to, because this could be somebody who you have possibility, infinite possibilities, maybe becoming a star. They don't want you to think small. They want you to dream big. So what does that mean? That means maybe you have the capability of achieving something great. This is about your destiny, star, written in the stars, your north node. We have the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, so this is about work. Three of Pentacles is about teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work. The Three of Pentacles, they work together to create perfection, it says. So maybe you're destined to work with other people. At least two other people, maybe, to create some kind of perfection. So it looks like there's like a lady in like a capsule behind them, almost like they're working on her to create like the perfect woman or something. So maybe you're gonna like help people to perfect themselves as well. Like they're working together to create perfection in a person. So it's not that a person's perfect, but you get the drift. You know, we're supposed to look at these cards metaphorically. And now we have the Ace of Pentacles. Right on, okay? So, oh man, it says manifesting your material goals on this card. Through spirituality, using spirituality. He's got a pentagram on his hand here. So using like creating with his hands, but at the same time using spirituality. So you're gonna be doing something, or you're meant to be doing something, I should say, because it's up to you whether you do this. But you're gonna manifest, and it's gonna make you really wealthy if you follow this path. Maybe even a star. And again, you will be working with other people. Now, I don't know if that's like literally like right directly related and literally working close with somebody, or just like working in like just the spiritual society, like working with other healers or whatever, if that's what you are. I'm not even sure. This card wants to stay on the table. The Six of Pentacles. Wow, you're gonna have, it says the spirit of charity. You're gonna have so much money that you're gonna be able to help people, or this could be you're gonna get karma for helping people. So like what you put out, you get back. And the ace is something that's divinely guided. Usually the ace, you know, in the Rider-Waite deck, it's a hand coming out of the heavens. So it's the divine is trying to lead and guide you to this. But it's something where maybe you're going to be helping people. And maybe you're going to get so wealthy with it that you'll help people, but you won't want people to know who's helping, because he's kind of cloaked here, but he's giving. So maybe you're going to like get such good karma from doing this. then you're going to be able to help people. And the Ace is just like a major opportunity, huge, brought to you by the divine. And it says manifesting your material goals. So, oh my God, like I told you, just because we're using the horror tarot doesn't mean it's going to be a bad reading. In fact, lately they've been some pretty good readings coming out. So, wow, I'm really excited about this. Is this a 6 of Swords or the 3? No, this is the 3 of Swords, I think. No, 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords. Okay. So, I'm assuming that this isn't what you're going to be experiencing in the future. This is probably what you're going to be like learning from. You might be, you know, like basically you've been through a period, or maybe right now you're working on this and you feel restricted. You might be in isolation. You might feel, we got abandonment here. So maybe you're going to be dealing with feeling trapped. She is like tied up to a pole and blindfolded. But usually with the 8 of Swords, it's like whatever is keeping that person trapped is usually, sometimes in some decks, it's like just toilet paper. So it's usually not very hard to get out of. And usually this card means if you do feel trapped as you work on this, it's all in your head. Like you're trapping yourself. So maybe fear of abandonment made you feel not good enough. Maybe you feel restricted, but it could be saying that that's all in your head. It's creating your own blocks here. So as you do this, if you're already working on it and you're feeling restricted, you have the capability of getting past those restrictions, getting out of those cords that are binding you. I don't know why I say cords, rope. Whatever's binding you, you have the way to get out of it. So this is a really good reading so far. So I'm sensing some blocks here. If you're not starting this yet, then they just want you to know that if you do face any blocks, you have the power to manifest past them. You have the power to be a star here, maybe. We have the Horror Tarot, the Page of Cups. Okay. Symbol of curiosity and intuition. So again, I had said earlier, you know, this is going to be, following your intuition is going to be necessary. And this uses the word curiosity. So I feel like you're going to be combining, you know, learning about something or exploring something, curiosity with your intuition, following where you need to go. And then there's 2 goldfish in this cup, and goldfish for me are like good luck. So this is going to be like good luck. It's also going to be like emotionally fulfilling for you because this is a cups card. The cup is a skull. So again, endings bring new beginnings. So there might be things in your life that had to end or need to be cleared out in order to pursue whatever this is. Also, you might get some opportunities that make you really happy, but they start off a little small or immature since they're page. Maybe in this subject, you're a little quote unquote immature, meaning you just don't know a lot about it or something. So you're going to have to really explore, learn, grow, and follow your intuition. But eventually it can lead you, if you take Spirit's advice and follow your intuition as well. And of course, the advice in readings like this. Again, if you want a personal reading, that can help you get to this Ace of Pentacles. So link will be in the description box below to my website where you can purchase that. But it might start off small. The opportunities might start off small. But I mean, man, you can get to the point where you are really wealthy. So much so that you're helping other people, maybe even anonymously. And, you know, you might be working with other people. This is going to be fulfilling emotionally. But yeah, there's going to be some hardships, some blocks. But you're going to have the ability to move past them. So we have the 8 of Pentacles, which is all about, this says the apprentice. And then it's funny because here, it's like there's 3 people working together and they've got this woman in this capsule. I was saying, it's almost like they're creating her or perfecting her. And here this guy has all these heads in capsules, and he's got a woman on his table. It's almost like I'm getting like somebody who takes parts off of one person and puts it on another to make the perfect person. So I don't know, gosh, are you going to work in plastic surgery or something? Maybe, normally I do readings for people who are kind of like probably going to be more into spirituality. So maybe this is metaphorical, but I guess this could be for somebody who, maybe you're going to be somebody who helps give organ transplants or something. I don't know. But I mean, in this case, it says they're trying to make perfection. So it's like they're taking, this card, he's taking body parts off of these women. But over here, he's working with these other mad scientists. Like one guy's like literally dressed up, kind of like he's a medical chemist or something, and he's in a hazmat suit or something. I don't know. So, something you're going to do, something you're meant to do, that's your destiny for whoever this is for. And this could be very, very specific. On YouTube, I'm not very big on YouTube yet. On TikTok, it's different. But on YouTube, where I'm going to be probably putting this out, I might put it on TikTok too, but definitely on YouTube. I don't have a lot of people following. I don't get a whole lot of views. So because of that, I mean, this could very well be practically like a personal for somebody. So if it resonates with you, great. This doesn't have to be, somebody who either physically, literally, or metaphorically takes body parts off of one thing to put it on another. Oh, maybe it's not a human. Maybe it's you're taking parts from, maybe it's you're going to take parts from, like, I don't know, for some reason I heard different, like, religions, like taking different religions and putting them together to make the perfect ideology. Or, maybe it's like, let's say you were working on a car and you were taking the best parts from each car out there and making your own, like taking what already exists out there and taking little parts from each one of whatever it is that you're creating, or to make your own special version, your own perfection. So we've got, they work together to create perfection. And then over here, it's like he's taking parts from all these different beings, or let's say it's a thing, like, let's say somebody was creating tarot decks and they were just like going through all the tarot decks and they were taking like, this is the best part of that, that's the best part of that, and they're like putting it together to make like the ultimate perfect deck or something, you know what I'm saying? So like, I just get like, and it says the Apprentice, the Eight of Pentacles. So the Eight of Pentacles is usually about somebody who is just working on a certain craft, and they're not really focused on how much money they can make. They're more focused on learning the topic, whatever it is. So if they're making like a table, like becoming the perfect craftsman, like really paying attention to details with the table. So let's say, you were somebody who made tables, and you were like, ooh, that's a perfect table. That table, this is what's perfect about that table. Oh, and this table, that's what's perfect. And then combining it all to make like the ultimate perfect table. Now, in this case, I usually talk to people who are into spirituality, and they're probably meant to be light workers. So take that how it resonates. Whatever this is, taking some kind of parts from a lot of different things to create the perfect, ultimate, whatever the thing is, and working with other people to do it. So again, the Eight of Pentacles is about, just paying attention to the detail, really learning, not being so focused on how much I'm gonna make. It's just more being focused on my product, my work, how good I am at it, just wanting to be perfect. Now, not to say somebody needs to be perfect, but really perfecting the product, whatever the product is. Working with other people to do it as well, probably for you. But just maybe learning from other people and taking, I kind of feel like in a way, I'm kind of doing that, because when it comes to spirituality, I do take, it seems like my beliefs are very eclectic, and I kind of pull from all these different religions. It's kind of like, this feels right, and I'm kind of putting it together. So maybe you're kind of doing the same thing. But I don't know if it's with religion or spirituality or whatever, but some kind of situation where you're pulling from all these different parts, all these different things, and putting it all into one to make something perfect. So what I was laughing at earlier, and I don't think I got a little sidetracked and didn't say it, but it reminded me of Frankenstein, which is interesting because, you know, it's almost Halloween as I'm doing this reading. So it, like, you know, with Frankenstein, isn't that what they did? Is like somebody like took parts from all these different bodies or whatever to make one. But in this case, it's to make something perfect. Or, you know, so, okay. So, I mean, it could be. This could end up going to somebody who's meant to, I know there's people doing like, was it gene sequencing and like, you know, creating, like when people want to go have a baby and they get like a sperm donor or whatever, maybe this is going to be like somebody like taking DNA from like all the best traits and putting them together to make the perfect product, something like that. And it doesn't have to be physical, literal. Like I said, it could be, you know, just taking all the best concepts from spirituality, or I don't know what it is. It's just like this guy, he's the apprentice, and so he's learning, he's helping, he's learning. But like here, there's a guy in a red robe and he's the apprentice, but over here, there's a guy in a red robe who's working with these other people. So it's like, you'll learn, you'll grow, and then you'll end up working with other people. It doesn't have to be as weird and dark as, you know, taking body parts and creating the perfect person. But, and, you know, I guess we are kind of getting to the point where you can take parts from one person, or, I think sometimes they even take parts from animals to create plastic surgery. Usually it's more for medical reasons and not, you know, physical. But in this case, like if it was taking parts from like people, even if it's, you know, people that have passed or whatever, to create the perfect person, that sounds a little out there. So I don't think it's that, but you get the gist. I mean, you never know. They do some weird shit these days, but it's gonna like, it's like we had in the beginning, dream big, skull of stars. This could make you a star. So whatever this is, it could be literal like that, but most likely, because I do tend to do readings for people who are twin flames and people that are light workers, or both, this is probably more metaphorical. So, or figurative, like, I don't know. But that's what I'm seeing from those cards. And for whatever reason, I really spent a lot of time talking about that. So there's definitely something there for somebody. Let me know if this resonates with you. If there's anybody out there that this resonates with you, please let me know in the comment section, because this seems very specific. And it could be that you don't even know yet, that you're just being encouraged to open up your mind, meditate, and follow your intuition. But we had you following your intuition. This is going to make you like rich. It would be, we do have manifesting your material goals. So maybe learning the law of attraction, if you don't already know it, would be very helpful for you. Let's get a little bit more. I got to go soon. But like I said, if you feel like this is for you, at any given time, you start going through this process and you hit these blocks, or if you just need guidance, if I'm already tapping into your energy, then I guess I would be a great person to get a reading from, because that just means, you know, Spirit sent you to me for me to help you, right? If you cannot afford a reading right now, just keep watching my videos. And because, like I said, especially on YouTube, on TikTok, I've got a much larger following, but here on YouTube, you know, I'm still just getting started, just kind of putting things out here and there. So if you get it on your feed, if you have been drawn to me, then you're part of my collective, and you know, it was probably for a reason so that I can help you get to this. So if you do want a personal reading, again, you can get it in the description box below. We have King of Hazards, so there is some caution here. Now, usually the King of Hazards is like King of Pentacles, which means somebody who's gonna be a leader, somebody who's gonna make a lot of money. But in this card, it says King of Hazards, and it says caution. I'm using the Zombie Tarot now. So I'm gonna read this, and then we're gonna finish up the reading, because I feel like they're cautioning you. Like, this reading has been amazing until now. I mean, even the Eight of Swords, it was a little bit like, you know, there might be some blocks, you might feel stuck, you might feel isolated, abandoned, restricted, but that's in your head, you know. Maybe because you're going to be starting off brand new in this, with this Page of Cups. Maybe you're going to be starting off young, and so you're going to need to be, you know, curious. This little girl who's looking up, she's just like curious, following her intuition, but it can lead you to good luck. But there might be a caution. So let's read the King of Hazards to find out more. This is a different reading. This is neat, actually. I kind of like this. Usually my readings are somewhat similar because, you know, I do twin flame readings, and it's usually guiding people to their soul purpose, but this is slightly different. So maybe there's someone out there that needs to be directed, and I guess it's possible that it could be some kind of literal scientific field where somebody's doing like DNA sequencing or plastic surgery, but most likely this is more metaphorical, maybe something in spirituality, but something where you're taking the best of ideas and putting them together. Or like, let's say you are on social media and you make videos and you like learn different ways to create a video, and you're just taking the best of everything to make something perfect. So this says distant, hard work, and businessman. Okay, so it's gonna take hard work. You're gonna be a business person, or maybe you're gonna be dealing with this person. Let's see, steady, reliable, and slightly boring. The King of Hazards is shackled to his material possessions and proud to admit it. Go to him for advice on money or investing, and he'll never steer you wrong. So this might actually be, it could be who you're gonna become, who you're gonna embody, but it also could be somebody you're going to deal with. So if you have somebody that seems like this King of Hazards, who's steady, reliable, slightly boring, shackled to his material possessions and proud to admit it, so go to him for advice on money or investing, he'll never steer you wrong. They could also just be saying in general, when you're getting started with this, whatever this is, because you're going to be the apprentice, right? You're going to start off small, young. You're not going to have a lot of knowledge. Go watch people, one person or a lot of people, you are going to be working with people that already do what you're wanting to do. So maybe that's also what you're going to do, is you're going to be led to watch other people who do what you are interested in. And then you're going to take the best parts from each of them. You're going to be like, oh, I really love this about the way this person does something. Imitation is the best form of flattery, right? Not straight up copying people, but maybe it being inspired by different people. So maybe taking, I really like how this person does this. I really like how this person does this. And so they're telling you to go to a person or people who already are, you know, who already have whatever this is that you're wanting to do, kind of, you know, they're already stable. They've already proven that they know how. So basically getting mentors. You know, look for mentors who are already successful. Or just, you know, there might be a person in your energy who they're saying, you know, just get some advice from this person. They'll never steer you wrong. Although this person may be a valuable ally in a business endeavor, he can be somewhat distant in personal or family relationships. So if you do know this person, they'd be good in business. They're just not very friendly. Or if they're in your family, they're just, you know, the feelings, the emotions aren't there. But this person can help you with the business side of things, or investing, or finance. I don't know. He may represent an older man looking out for your well-being. So you might have an older person. Maybe you have a dad or an uncle who's already, you know, established, and they're telling you to get advice from that person. Or like I said, for some of you, or even a lot of you, I'm feeling like this is like pay attention. If you know, whatever, if you figure out what you're interested in and what you're going to pursue, and you're young, you just pay attention to the people who have already done what you want to do, but do it differently. Take, you know, little parts, the best part of each, the way each person does it maybe, and then incorporate it to make this masterpiece, or that's what you're going to be wanting to do. But you, if you're watching this, I don't know, I mean, like I said, if you get a personal, we'll be able to see if it's the same energy, to see if it's for you, if you're having any trouble with your intuition, if you don't know if this is for you. But this is a really great reading. And, you know, looks like to me, whoever gets this reading, whoever this is for, whoever this is meant for, it could be more than one person, it could be many people, but this person has the ability, if you put in the work and follow the signs, to manifest some major, huge dream that's going to bring you a lot of money, maybe be a star, you know, maybe perfect something, make some perfect product or perfect theory, or I don't know what this is. You're going to be starting off as the apprentice. You're going to be starting off kind of small, but you have great potential. You need to learn about the law of attraction. And like I said, if you need guidance, I don't know why I keep saying that. Maybe I feel like you do. I'm here for it. I love doing personals, but I do feel like a lot of my readings are for light workers, and so a lot of people are kind of in my collective, people that I'm meant to help are meant to be very successful, very wealthy. That comes out a lot, right? But that's because, like, if you're a twin flame, you know, light worker, you are quote unquote a chosen one, an earth angel. And I feel like Spirit's been saying, if you do the work, your inner work, your shadow work, but also the work on whatever this is, and kind of do whatever it is God's wanting you to do and follow your destiny, because it's your destiny, you're going to be successful. And so you're going to get rewarded. So I don't know if this reward here is just good karma coming back to you, because this card does say the spirit of charity. So I don't know if this way you're going to make money is like a charitable organization, but you're going to somehow make money on it as well. Like you're doing it as charity. For instance, I'm doing this because this is my sole purpose and I do want to help people. But hey, if I get rich doing it, I'm not going to complain, and I would use that to help people. But it is possible to be doing something to try and help people with the intent of helping people and then getting your good karma later. And it could be from other sources too, but so much so that you're going to be able to help other people. And like I said, he's cloaked here. So he's maybe not wanting to tell people, I'm giving you this money, just do it anonymously, but he's going to have so much, he or she will have so much money that they can give to other people. So, and with the Ace of Pentacles, that is confirming that. So you have some real possibility, some real, what's the word I want to use? Potential. You have some real potential. Don't squander it, okay? Dream big. So it starts with the manifestation process and not manifesting small, not dreaming small, dreaming big. This is huge. Making the perfect, like working together in a team to make the perfect something. Okay, so gosh, let me know in the comment section, seriously, who is this for and what in the world is it? Like, don't give away too much information, but what's the general topic that if you already know, like what you dream, what you want. Maybe you don't know. If you don't, meditate on it. I do soul purpose readings too, so I could even try to help you with that. I am really curious from this reading, so let me know. And congratulations. Oh, and don't squander this opportunity because it's great.